You know, I might say a couple words about this little dog box I have here. I decided I needed a new 3-hole box because I had sold my old one, and I was getting ready for a trip, and I didn't have a box, and I made a couple calls to see if I could get one fairly soon, and it was 6 or 8 months that I would have to wait. So I called Mountaintop Kennels. I guess it's called Mountaintop Custom Kennels out in Virginia. And John Huck answered the phone, and I told him my dilemma. I said, I got to have this dog box. And he said, well, when do you need it? And I said, like yesterday. He said, no, realistically, when do you need the box? And I said, if I could have it in 3 weeks, it'd make my life really simple. He said, I'll call you back. So about 30 minutes later, he called me back and he said, well, we had a meeting in the shop and everybody's agreed to work overtime. And we can have your box ready in 3 weeks. And when you come here, that box will be sitting out in the driveway ready to be mounted on your truck. So I thought, that's my man. So he said, let's get some measurements and tell me what you want. And I wanted a lot of specific things. I wanted a higher ceiling, because I want dogs to be able to stand up when they eat. So I have 27 inches high on the inside. I wanted Teflon on these louvers so they slide in and out. You don't need a toolkit to move them. I wanted pressure water. I wanted drawers. I wanted a breezeway type side here with jail bars where this comes up and down with a shock, so I have total airflow. I wanted storage here for guns and dog food and whatnot. So my entire pickup bed is filled with equipment for 3 dogs, and fan, biggest water tank that I could get, gravity water, pressure water, security locks. I mean, this is custom in every way to exactly what I want. So anyway, I drove out to Virginia, and it wasn't exactly like they said. I've got pictures of about 6 guys crawling around on this thing, and but that night we mounted it and it fit perfectly, exactly the way I wanted it, and I drove off the next morning. So anyone that's needs a certain box to fit their exact requirements, Mountaintop Custom Kennels is out in Virginia, and they can get you fixed up.
Do the drawers slide smoothly? You haven't showed that.
Anyway, I'm really happy with this. It works out perfectly. I mean, I got some drawers here now. So anyway, that's it. John Huck out there in Abingdon, Virginia. These people have the most precise equipment to build these boxes you can imagine. John told me that his laser cutter that cuts all the panels and everything costs as much as the whole building and all the tools that are in it. So they've got the up-to-date stuff.